Bob, you're gonna have more emotional damage since that didn't go off. All the emotional damage since that didn't go off. What'll do for you here?
Emotional damage!
And we're back momentarily. All right, so we finished reading all the graphs. If you're still having issues, please refresh, because it looks like I'm no longer dropping frames. At least for now. Alrighty, targets pushing for funding from R&D of new coffee machine. Yes. Not cost efficient for standardized graphs. 40 times wide. Get Chris out of the broom closet. Damn it, Chris! Alright. Synergize papers ongoing. F that synergize. Hire someone to synergize papers. Papers are too synergized. Fire paper guy for synergizing too many of the papers. Hire somebody to fire the paper synergizing guy. Who moved my desk? Please keep the targets on the topic. The future was yesterday. Tomorrow is now. Tomorrow, complete today's unfinished agenda items. Write next day's agenda. Reflect. Employee 417-405-491-416-431. And Jim. Jim doesn't even have a number. Good for Jim. Damn it, I knew it. Frick, chat, do you see it? Do you see this? Do you see this garbage? That's a freaking TPS report. Not only is that a TPS report, that's got a dead guy with a gun. That's from Office Space. That is from Office Space. All the TPS reports. Okay, I've read everything in here. I've read it all. Jim, can you please get out of the broom closet? Jim?
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here.
Son
so
of a...
turned around
There it goes.
And got back on track.
I hear this
There
game
was
is good
nothing
too.
here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
Now we're in the broom closet.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Fuck all. You damn straight I'm doing it. Fuck all.
Are you really still in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing? Why?
Maybe.
Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
I don't know. Because you keep talking to me, that's why.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever.
But I was supposed to
never would have
find Jim
thought to
here.
mention it.
It said Jim was in the broom closet. That's why I looked.
Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friend, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
Now I'm going to tell all my friends about the broom
Stanley was
closet
fat and
ending.
ugly and really, really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That all the drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers. Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're
Oh my
dead.
god.
You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here when a physical
Addicted to
malady
drugs
of
and
some
hookers.
sort shut down your central nervous system and you
Oh,
collapsed on
man.
the keyboard. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. They have fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them.
Oh, man.
All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
What happens if I... just shows up and just shoot... No, she would lick me. She'd lick me and then go back to mom. Oh my god. It's expecting us to actually oh, a little lightheaded after this one. This is funny. No? Nothing? Okay. Yeah, exactly. She'd have to take over, operating me like a puppet. We have string. I mean, she absolutely could.
Second player, it's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you.
Well, the person before me was still me, but...
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
This is a red room. This bad. What's this? Fire hose. The parking garage?
But
Is that a
Stanley
gremlin?
just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And
I
then
can't do
something
crouch.
occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley
really doesn't.
pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors
have
close
feet.
automatically behind him wherever he went?
I've been asking that question
And
the whole
for
effing
that
time.
matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming!
Ah, that makes more
This
sense.
is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally
what a
found
relief
an
it
answer,
is.
an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone.
Oof.
He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself,
Oh, man.
I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
I'm floating.
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he
But
remaining
we're
so
still in the
lucid?
room.
And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me,
Look at all the
thinking
time.
about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life.
Oh, the room's
Now, hearing
repeating.
the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice
Oh,
was
God.
a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just...
Wake up.
He would prove it.
He
He
would
would
prove it.
prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world.
I don't think it's a
outside this
dream,
one.
everybody. I don't
Let
think
me
it's true.
wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job.
And my
All I
buttons.
want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
Damn it! We're repeating in the room still.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
No! Hello?
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
How did I
Mariella
get...
woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed,
What?
gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man.
Who was
He
this
was
man?
obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real
That's so good.
and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she
I'm
remembered
glad
the
that we
meeting
made
she
her
had
feel better.
scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
And went about her business. Just fuck off, corpse. Oh, we got another ending.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh, I gotta do this again.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
That's why I'm gonna keep turning off computers. Input received. Which means that each one of these we'll go through will end up having something to put onto that computer.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, we went through the door on the left. We go into the meeting room. Nobody's here.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Hoping he might find an answer. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
One hell of an office, boss. And an executive bathroom. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. We're, oh my God. Money in the morning, money in the evening, money for breakfast time. Money crisp. Extreme bathrooms. It says, bathroom guy testifies in the trial of the century. Tired of getting ass on your porcelain? Faucets, pipes, offshoots. It's one hell of a bathroom. All right, I guess there's nothing else to do in there. My boss isn't even here. Oh no, that's a secretary. What is this shit? That says business strategy. Business strategy is murdering pandas. What? I am the most expensive boss. Oh my god.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
2845, yes I can. Sewage Lilies by Claude Money. I am the most expensive boss again. And Carte Blanche et Mont Blanc.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
Oh my goodness. All right, this is beautiful, but I am going to put that on hold. And why am I going to put that on hold? Well, because it's break time. It's break time. Oh. Thank you, everybody, for being here and hanging out while we sit here and play the Stanley Parable. I mean, dude, I'm crying at some of these things. These are hilarious to me. It's just a little bit of that British dry humor, and it's so good. It's just so freaking good. Oh, yeah, the very Hitchhiker Guide to the Galaxy kind of feel to it. So thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you for slogging through my wonderful bitrate. I don't know what the F is going on, but yeah. Even after that reset, we have dropped 1,047 frames. Where are all the good frames gone? Something like that. Oh, my God. Alrighty, so what we're going to do is we're going to do the spiel. We're going to take that 5 minutes because it is 5 o'clock. And I'll be back to play more Stanley Parable. So, incoming bot spam. There it is. Thank you, everybody. If you have not done it yet, please make sure to hit that follow button. No, it's over here. Because, well, then you're part of the land, and then it tells you what games you're playing, like the Stanley Parable. Because we do play some of these. We play different things all the frickin' time. So, we are a variety streamer. Alrighty, if you've already done that, feel free to hit that Prime button as well. Not the Prime button, the sub button. Now, with that, you get all those wonderful Namaste emotes, you get the sub badges, and then you don't see ads during the halftime, during the beginning, or any of the pre-rolls, because I can't get rid of them all, because I'm not running ads every 30 minutes. Sorry. With that, if you've already done all those particular things, or you have Amazon Prime, you are more than welcome to use your Amazon Prime. It's free once every month. You are allowed to sub to your favorite or second or third or fourth or fifth or sixth or seventh favorite channel for free. But you have to do it manually every 30 days. You don't have to use it here. Make sure you use it out there in Twitch. Alrighty? Now, we do have a new website, 100%. If you have not been to the website, please go check out cleavetheland.com. Yes, we have cleavetheland.com. I have the domain. We have a wonderful website over there. It has all of our socials where you can, for free, like, comment, subscribe, watch, retweet, or send it out to friends of yours, rewatch things, comment on. All of those things can be done on all of those socials. You don't have to, but I appreciate it. Hover's on there as well. It's Instagram, TikTok, you name it. It's all over there. Go do the things. Go do the thing. Alrighty. We also have our merchandise on that website, and trust me, I am very happy with switching over to Fourth Wall for all of that. Fourth Wall is an amazing platform for merchandise and the website. It is great. The quality is great. The prices are better because I'm able to actually set those myself. Yes, they're lower than what we had on Design by Humans. I actually like the quality better so far. I don't know about the silk screening, but you know what? The material that they're using is fabulous. Just saying. So, we have all of our classic collection on there, and we have all of the Do the Things. We are also a King's Coast Coffee affiliate. So, if you go to kingscoastcoffee.com, you can use Cleave the Land at checkout and get 10% off your coffee. Or you could just click the little link that's in our website. Alrighty, King's Coast, Best Coast. Check that out as well. Alrighty, it's great friggin' stuff. Actually, the entire company built by streamers. If y'all didn't know that, I can talk more about that later if you like. So, cool. The last two things we have is charity. We always help charities here in this channel. From January 1st to December 31st, we are supporting somebody. Right now, it is the Wounded Warrior Project, okay? Wounded Warrior Project is who we are supporting. So if you do any of the donations with that Tiltify panel down below or the link that is in chat, I will eat those terrible, terrible jelly beans, and you can watch me suffer, because that's how that works. So I appreciate every single one of you that do that, and every single one of you that make the charity drives that we do so big. You're the ones that make them big. So, alrighty. Now, last but absolutely not least is those lurkers, the ones that are dealing with the bitrate. Thank you very much for that, by the way. You all are the silent majority. You are the ones that are just chilling in the darkness, hanging out at your booth, people watching, person watching, enjoying your drink. Guess what? You hold the land up, and I could not do it without you. Feel free to drop any lurker emotes in there you like, because honestly, you are absolutely friggin' amazing. So please, you keep doing you, and I will keep doing this for you. I love you. Y'all are great. Okay, so give me about 5 whole minutes. Give me about 5 whole minutes, and with that, I will be back for more Stanley Parable. Alrighty? Quick, go on. Do the thing! Okay, chat. We're back. We are back. Hello. Hello. We're going to get back into a little more Stanley Parable. I appreciate you. How was your break? How was your time away from us? Hopefully it was good. Hopefully it was good. Alrighty. Resuming.
2845.
2845. What else do we have in here? We have a lot of books. Certificate of...
Forgot, but it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself, and Stanley got the hell along with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo.
He got impatient with us. And it won't let me look at the things I was looking at. No? No? Okay. No? Okay. It's like, I'm not going to do this anymore. Just move the story along. Why would you have this? Very dark. I guess we'll push the button. We don't have anything better to do. Loading! Yes, beautiful.
Descending
Beautiful.
deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
What's this?
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Nope. Nope.
Whoops. Nope. Never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up. Silly me. Why did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office? Well, that's a great question. I just can't wait to find out.
I don't know. Because I didn't want to be in the mind control facility?
Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office. Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's still just exactly what it is.
There it is. Magnum.
Raid.
Holy moly.
Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for!
Dear God. It's beautiful.
It's beautiful. Hover of all channels. Thank you very much for that wonderful raid. Oh my God, there are so many of you. That is one hell of a raid with 125 people from the views. No, that's from the raid, 100 from the other one. Thank you very much. Oh, and look at all the first-time chatters. You are all wonderful people. Thank you very much for coming in here. What were we doing today? What were we doing? If y'all didn't know, Hover is an amazing platform. We love being part of it. Absolutely loved it.
Season 3, day 1.
This is a clip from the Next Top Streamer, by the way.
Sam the Unicorn. Sam, hey, how you doing?
Oh my God, no, you guys! Hi, friends. My camera's not working. How's it going?
Hey,
That's perfect. Doesn't that happen every single time you're an actual streamer? When you stream, this happens all the friggin' time. It does. So, I gotta start thanking people here. Jay, Pop Channel. Jay, thank you very much for that follow. Welcome into the land. I appreciate you. We also ended up having X Star Wake, and Proto_Peach. Thank you very much, all of you wonderful new people. Dark Lady _00 with a follow as well. Oh my God, it's on my face. I always forget that on this particular screen, so I have to kind of do this. Thank you very, very much for the follows. I appreciate you. What were we doing today? I know you're always doing the just chatting. What was the thing? I completely missed which one it was. You're gonna make me look it up. Jay, are you gonna make me look it up? Loving the raid intro. I love that too. It is so good. It is absolutely so good. Raven Armed, I saw you way up there at the top. Thank you very much as well. Y'all are great. Today, we are playing the Stanley Parable, and it's great. It's absolutely great. Hey, there's another one. Made Fresh Dailies. Thank you. Thank you very much for the follow. It happens. It's annoying. It does. Oh my God. Actually, we've been having a few bitrate issue problems today, and I kind of fixed some of that, and yeah, it just goes. So thank you very much for being here, all of y'all. Yes, we're playing the Stanley Parable, and it's hilarious. Absolutely friggin' hilarious. I'm having way too much fun on this game. We're just wandering around and trying to not do what the narrator tells me to do.
Come up here
So
and look at the office again. This has
As he
fleshed
says.
out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated.
So, welcome in,
It's
Raiders.
that keen eye for storytelling that you have, an incisive rapid fire
Oh,
of
yeah,
critical
like-
plot points, one after the other, weaving
have
a
no
rich
control over it.
tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow.
Ron, I talk with my hands all the time.
I'm bolted to the edge of my seat.
And I have the haptic touch on this Elgato mic, and I constantly end up hitting it. Oh, we can't go back out, so he's just gonna make us go back downstairs. Damn it. We went back up the elevator because we ran into a room that said mind control facility, and I didn't want to do it.
Incredible. Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again. Ladies and gentlemen, how does he keep coming up
Hey,
with
it's Smithy. Thank you very much for that follow. Welcome into the land. I appreciate you. Namaste. That's the puppo.
Surely this time Stanley will walk forward into the spooky corridor, won't he?
Oh, man. Why do you have to tell me that that's what I'm going to do? Why are you... Damn you, narrator. No. No, I refuse. I am a
Did you
stubborn
think we were
ass.
going to go forward down the spooky corridor? No. It's time once again to go back up in the elevator. I can't even begin to grapple with what might be up there. Is it the boss's office again? Or what if it's the boss's office this time? The suspense is killing me.
It's killing me. Now, I do have to ask any of the Raiders. Hey, Raiders. Have you played the Stanley Parable? Have you? Have you played this? Because this is awesome. This game is absolutely wonderful.
Oh my god.
No.
It's the boss's office.
Dave 809 says yes.
This absolutely changes everything for me. Give me a time out here for a minute while I process this.
Yes. So, what I've kind of found out about this game is a lot of times you can do what the narrator tells you to do or
Okay,
not.
I'm ready. I'm prepared
And
to embrace this
it's
stunning
pretty funny when you don't.
revelation and to move forward with... No, wait. No, I need more time to process.
Yeah. So because I'm refusing to do what he's telling me to do, we're getting a lot of this stuff, which is hilarious, but he is making fun of us for it. Hi, kitty. So, we do have Namaste. Namaste is my wife's wonderful service, Puppo. She
All right.
shows up often.
I have fully come to terms with it.
That's why all
I
of her
have made
emotes are that way.
space in my worldview for this astonishing new reality. As before, I turn to your expert
And
eye for
substitute my
gripping
own.
narrative, Master Stanley.
Okay, I think that's the end of that dialogue. Okay. He's like, I'm not going to say anything else to you. You do you. You go
Of
and do whatever.
course. Going back down.
There it is.
How did I not anticipate it? I mean,
Copper,
sure,
did I
now
start
it's
one?
obvious, but you have to understand that 30 seconds ago, this kind of thing had never been attempted before. I had no frame of
Mr.
reference
Chubby
to
_27,
even anticipate it.
thank you
That's
very
just
much for that
how
follow. Welcome into the
revelatory
land.
Stanley's decision-making is a breath of fresh air in a landscape of storytelling that has grown stale and repetitive.
Johnny, I'm not quite sure why that didn't work. I don't have any idea why that didn't work. Yeah, irony. Technical difficulties is absolutely broken. Let's see. You know, I probably can force a break. Let's find out. Forcing. Stand by. There it goes. And while we're doing that, I will look at... Oh, God, things are on fire. Things are on fire. Well, hold please. Hold while I fix these wonderful things. The lever is over 9,000. Hold on. I'm gonna get some duct tape. Don't mind. Don't mind. Duct tape is being applied. Applied? Is it applied yet? There we go. Alrighty. I can manually break things too there, Johnny. I appreciate you. Okay. Copper, I did not start Stream Raiders. Let me get that going for you. Let me get the Stream Raiders going if it ever decides to load up. So, 2 seconds.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Well, let's, oh. I remember Spillcam. Whoa. Oh, no. Yeah, the Beermageddon. Yeah. Oh, Beermageddon.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Well, let's find out if that's true.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
No thanks. I don't wanna.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
No, I'm willingly deciding to not listen to you. Though you have a wonderful British accent, and I love that about the narrator. But, for science. Wait a minute.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture.
But I'm not
he
dead.
doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his
Oh.
narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind
Oh,
man.
I'm stuck in a
So
bucket.
he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
F's in chat for Stanley.
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Why did the narrator change? But it didn't kill me. The narrator changed, didn't it?
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Okay, that's pretty freaking good.
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Oh, okay, that's just a total mind F right there. Look, that's your desk. This is the office layout. The blueprint shows the office. From the beginning of the game, the path from Stanley's office and the two doors, the first part of the game was built. Sections have been added and altered throughout development, though the core layout remains almost identical to main iteration. Which is true. We've been through all this. Corridors. The pacing as open section was important to get right. This corridor has been moved and altered to make sure the player reaches the 2 doors in a good game time. Oh my god. The 2 doors. The set of the 2 open doors is the very first concrete piece of the Stanley Parable's design. Once this room is created, the rest of the game emerged as an extension of it, an exploration of the contradiction this room posed. Chat, look. Filing cabinets. So exciting. All the office computers I can turn off. Yes! My OCD has been killing me. I've been looking for more computers to turn off. Oh, yes. All the cubicles, all of the offices. Can I open these doors? No? All right. Button sounds. A selection of the sounds used throughout the game with buttons are pressed. Each sound is a mix of the keyboard stroke and a synthesized tone. Cool. Hey. And credits. We love it. We'd love to see this. We have finished the game, chat. Finished the game. GG to us for dying. That's beautiful. On the office. 431 through 436. The maintenance room. Or have you? I know. We've died so many times that going through and doing these things again is amazing. Ultra Deluxe announcements. In December 2018, we announced the Ultra Deluxe version of the Stanley Parable at the Game Awards. These are screenshots of the videos we made for the announcement and the game's delay. This is the War Zone. Early in development, we designed an ending where Stanley would end up on a battlefield fighting aliens. Huh, okay. The action game would be sentient and would wage war against the narrator. We realized shortly after starting the build that it wasn't far too jokey on the nose for the tone of the game. Plus, some people interpreted it as making fun of people who like shooters, which was not our intention. I could see that. I could 100% see that. Narrator emails. After the second trailer, we sent out people asking email the narrator questions. While he had initially planned to use these for further promotional materials, we never found the perfect use for them. Here are the selection of those emails. Oh my god. I love all like this slightly meta content. Urgent response needed. Please, I would like to keep this proposal a top secret and delete. If you are not interested, get back to me if you're interested for details as regard to transfer of 24,500,000 and blah, 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 blah. Dead strong bad. How do you type with boxing gloves on? Ben. This is good. Dear's, I thought it said dead, but it was supposed to be Dear Strongbad. What do the lights in the control rooms do? I really want to know. I don't think we've been in the control room. What does it do? Damn it. Partner, I am Anthony Ellis, business broker. Please partner with me in a very rewarding business venture. Details will be sent. My email is not spam. Dear Strongbad, can you draw a dragon? Hi, Mr. Narrator. I have a question for you, sir. Is what your message for today? There's a skeleton inside of you. There are more skeletons in this world than humans. Bro. That's pretty good. I am Stanley. Are you spying on me? I don't. Why? How? These are so good. Will the game feature capybaras? No? I'm going to say no. Dear narrator, how do you stay in shape? Sincerely, Michael the Rock Martin. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. We'll oh. That one says, are you gay? Rude. Rude. Who would send that? From Dink Dunk? You suck. Come on, man. Why do you gotta ask that? Why you gotta be that way? Okay. I appreciate it giving art to the companions, but art needs a good censoring. I would like to, however, have some idea. Okay, never mind. Some of these are going too fast. I'm out. I'm not gonna continue reading those. Okay. There's the lounge. Ooh, the office. Some of those are pretty good, though. The apartment timer. In the previous version of choosing leave the apartment ending, a timer would give you 15 seconds to pick up the phone. Not picking up the phone would lead to a different ending. I want to pick up the phone. Can I pick up the phone? Okay, it reset. The cargo lift. The cargo lift was always intended to offer the choice of staying or jumping down a path. However, after this early version, we decided we wanted the option of the player falling to their death. And we did already do that, which was hilarious. The second version is functionally the same as what was in the final game. But we wanted it to look more like a place where cargo was actually stored. Okay. Let's see. Man, there's all sorts of cool stuff in here. Maintenance layout, floor of the hallways. First 2 doors was always important to get right since players will replay them so many times. We discussed a number of designs, but ultimately it was the simplest version that wore out. Yeah. Exactly. Option 1. Option 1. 1 doorway to maintenance in the lounge in the original back and track. Or 2 doorways to maintenance. What about this? Vent. Wait, there's a vent? Meeting room. Cool. I haven't even seen these. These levers were originally part of the Zending. These players would pull a lever, and the narrator would describe what color they had pulled. You have pulled the purple lever. The Zending model. Many iterations. Room represented the 4th version of the ending. And we thought it was complete. We decided to abandon and change it again after shortly being launched. The game is now paused. That's the escape menu. Ended. Yeah, okay. There's a button. Cool. All right. This one's moving. We ran 4 major teaser trailers over the course of the game development, each meant to convey something about the spirit of the game. This is the first one, released in May 2012. It featured a series of broken rooms and voice of the narrator informing viewers that he is repairing a new version of this. I remember seeing that. I remember seeing the trailer to this, and you're like, what the hell is going on? He just keeps talking about, don't worry, I'm fixing everything. And hopefully it'll be up and running by the time we launch. Like, what are you doing, kitty? I backtracked. I got lost. Don't mind me. Excuse me? The countdown desk. One of the desks from the early version of the countdown ending. The freedom ending. Evidently I can't push that button. This is the freedom ending as it exists in beta. The monitor elevator room. 2 endings get placed together. Countdown room. I haven't been to the countdown room. Ah, I bet you that's how we're going to get out of this this ending. We got to turn it off and back on again. Game design mockups. Okay, I think... Yep. All right. Let's go! Now that we've kind of done the meta stuff, we've looked at everything that's here and looked around. Let's...
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
And turn it off.
Can you see how much they need one another?
Kinda.
No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save those two. You can stop the program before they both fail.
But how?
Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you
This is
move
literally telling me
forward, you'll be
quit the
walking
game.
someone
Just go ahead and
else's
quit.
path.
It's fine.
Stop
Don't worry about it.
now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't
I didn't
let
listen to
time
him.
choose for you. Don't let
I won't listen to you either. Okay, there it goes. The end is never the end. Yay! On to a new one.
All of his co-workers were gone.
What could it mean?
Stanley decided
Oh,
to go
hold
to the
on.
meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
It's beautiful. I actually don't mind hearing that every time. I'm looking for another computer to input. 2 doors.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not
'Cause
the
we can.
correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Computer in there. I want to turn that off. Why can't I go that way? Oh well. We are in the
Wow.
employee room.
Yes, this room. But eager to get back to business,
Okay,
Stanley
that's
took the
different.
first open door on his left.
No, I don't want to.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
We've already died, so we're just gonna stand on
Look,
this.
Stanley, I think perhaps we've
Let it take
gotten
us the
off
other
on
side.
wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
All this
There's someone
time.
you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please,
Who?
stop trying to make every decision
What?
by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
You're asking for who?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Who's been waiting? What are you talking about? Okay, now I'm confused.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
How do I not do this? Wait, hold on.
As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone? No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually
It was plugged in.
chose incorrectly. I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check.
He's like, I don't even know what to do with you.
It's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action.
I don't think there
How
is
that
an
even
incorrect
possible?
course. Is
None
there?
of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't
What's
believe
not possible?
it.
Tell me.
How had I not noticed
Tell me,
it
narrator.
sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person. I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Oh no.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real
Copper, I just
person,
started a battle for you
but
there.
if used incorrectly can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice. He could invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people. Or he could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real
Reading?
world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you
Fish.
find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness."
This being said, chat, streamers are not real. None of us make sense. It's true.
Is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack. Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis
I like
is the
how it
best part to a
pauses
healthy
and gives you
decision-making process.
no time whatsoever, but it
Most
pauses.
medical professionals recommend
to
making
give
at
you a
least
bit of
8
time to do
choices
something.
per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling
This
should
is you.
subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
How can we go against what he told us to do again?
Welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Oh, does that mean I get to go back into that same room and unplug the phone yet again? Oh, I bet you I do. Do I get to do that? How about now? No? Oh, you're gonna... Oh, it's taking me back to the...
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Chat, did I just... Loading dock D. C. Ah, I found something else. Is there anything else back here other than that? He's like, we can't have you jumping off. Well, I'm gonna jump off. You told me not to. I'm stubborn. This is a room filled with white light. And beautiful music. And nothing else. Wait, did I soft block us? Is this not actually an ending? Was I not meant to do this? I mean, it had the music, so you'd assume that they wanted you to look at this, right? This has no doorknob. You've never done this? Oh, okay. I did a new thing! This is beautiful. Not only did I do a new thing, I think I've soft blocked us, because, because I can walk through boxes. I don't think I'm supposed to be down here. You're like, I don't remember being able to fall off either. Leave it to Cleve to break things. Because, you know, nothing ever goes wrong here. Ever. Everything always works out like it should. All right. Well, I think I soft locked the game. We might have to actually exit out of here. Okay, hold on. Wamba. Hold on. Our issues might have done that. Here.
Emotional damage.
There you go. Why is there like basketballs and... Okay, I'm waiting. I'm not gonna go anywhere. Rana! The volume got really spicy, by the way. Hold on. I say, can't be a soft lock with all these sounds, right? I don't know why the volume got so spicy there. Okay, well, we're gonna hang out. We're just gonna bask in the glow of this room. I mean, seriously, we're just kind of hanging out. We're just hanging out in a loading dock room with a big white light, some music. It's just like a meditation room. You're just like, ooh, sa, ooh. Actually. Goose Frava. Oh, yes, easy. Namaste. We are one with the Stanley Parable. Seriously, I don't know what to do. Chat, what do I do? It's a very peaceful room. Do it. Do what?
Wabbajack.
A Wabbajack, you're amazing!
Now it did what it was supposed to there, Wabbajack. Do it. Do the... Why did everything disappear? Why do they keep disappearing? I don't think that's supposed to happen either. Seriously. What? Oh my god, I have no idea what to do here. It's gonna make me Google it. It's gonna make me Google it. I'm gonna have to Google this after the stream and figure out what the F loading dock B. Yeah, screw that. Hold on. Hold on. You know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna Google it right now. No, we're just gonna go take care of it right now. What is he doing? What are you doing? What are you doing, Transitions? That's not right. Yes, we were looking at GameStop. Let's see. Loading dock B, Stanley Parable. Loading dock B, Steam community. Nothing. So I followed the game till the game across 2 open doors. Okay. Step down. There's nothing in place to move on, unfortunately. Slowly move back box and then hit the floor with a splat. Unfortunately, I don't think there's any way to get it there. Let's see. I think this has been done before. Same results. Yeah, whatever. Better late than never. Made it down to the floor. What? No. Damn it. This is what happens when I start trying to look for things on, like, forums and stuff. Okay. Yeah, everybody's confused about it. I'm reading, everybody's confused about it. You're not supposed to be able to do it, but it is an Easter egg, but it does end right there. I'm not the first. I am not the first to do it. Hi! What's going on, Puppo? What are you doing? Hello. Hi, namaste. Namaste is good, baby. This is the service, Puppo, everybody. Yes. If you have not met Namaste, this is Namaste. Huh. What are you doing? Hi. Did you just wake up? You did just wake up? Oh, okay. Where are you going? Okay. I am not the first. That's all it is. All right, getting back to the game. We will get out of this. It is an Easter egg soft lock on purpose. It does this on purpose. So, restart. Begin the game again. There's a phone to answer now?
Hello. This is a recorded message scheduled either by you or a person in your place of work.
What?
The purpose of this message is to warn you about the dangers of recorded messages. If at any time you believe you are listening to a recorded message, please terminate it immediately and cease all flow of information from the recorded message.
No, we're gonna
into
listen
your
to the
perceptual
message.
sphere. Thank you, and have a pleasant day.
I'm gonna listen to that message. Okay, that was a good message. Alrighty. There's no narrator now, though. What happened to the narrator? And yes, I turn off those computers every time.
When Stanley came to a set
Ah,
of two
okay.
open
There he
doors,
is.
he entered the... This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly
Gonna do it anyways.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by
What do
the
you want?
employee lounge first,
What are you
just
doing?
to admire it.
Are you trying to come back up here again? What are you doing?
The lounge was sublime, a work of art. But eager to get back to business, Stanley
you
took the
pop up.
first open door on his left.
No, he didn't.
Stanley was
Since
so
I-
bad
since I
at
did that, I
following
gotta go through this whole
directions,
thing
it's
again. Oh,
incredible
wait.
he wasn't fired years ago.
Oh no, the fences are not there.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Gotten
not
off on
sure,
the wrong
really,
foot
I'm
here.
not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
I'm still unplugging that phone.
Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me. I'm asking... This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Oh.
That's her, Stanley. You... Oh, no, you can't... Did you just unplug the phone? That
I
wasn't
unplugged
supposed
it
to be a
again.
choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly?
Again.
I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check.
Rustling papers, rustling papers.
Definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another.
Now, we
Music
will
comes
do the
in,
one where we get
fade
the
to white,
phone
roll
on the
credits.
next go
Not
around.
picking up the phone
But I wanted to
is
see where
actually
this is
somehow
going
an
here.
incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices?
Oh, you must be a
What did you-
person.
Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed
Now I feel
it
like I'm playing Dead
sooner?
by Daylight.
You're not Stanley. You're
All
a
the
real
survivor
person.
teabagging. Just teabagging the freaking the narrator here.
This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting
Oh,
you
man.
run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world
I can't make him
decision-making.
stop. We
Or
gotta
did
go
you
through the
not
whole-
grasp
the whole-
severity of the situation. Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
What happens if I don't want to? Game is now paused.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, it can also be the most dangerous.
All right,
For
we'll watch it
example,
again. It's okay.
In this scenario,
It's perfectly
a
fine.
hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice. He could invent a machine that eliminates food
Matt
shortages across the
Burgermeister!
world.
What's going on
to
with
make
you?
life
Hello,
better
good
for all
sir.
people. Or he could
We are
spend
playing a little bit
years
of the
hard work
Stanley
forgetting
Parable.
how to read. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense.
entertaining
and
as
at no
hell.
time
I'm having a
should
lot
you
of fun
make
with
a
this game.
choice that does not conform to rational
Whoa,
logic.
hold on.
If you find
All
yourself
right, while this is
speaking with
running,
a
I'll be right
person
back.
who does not
What?
make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack." Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Ah, welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
All right. Thank you for waiting there just a moment. Chat, I appreciate you. I know. I hated waiting through that. Matt Burgermeister, how are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I know. We got stuck a little bit. We got stuck.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and
And we still did something meaningful and soft-locked ourselves.
Through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
I know, we keep breaking it. We keep breaking reality. All right. Can't open any of these doors. Why are we back in here?
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left. Back
Dark
to the
in
correct
Lives?
ending. The story will have
Can
resolution
I?
once again,
Can
and
I?
you'll be
Are you
home
sure?
free in the real
Are you
world.
sure that I could do that? Because personally, I think I'm just gonna ban you, and you can go to hell.
You'll regret this day, friend! I'm not your friend, buddy! I'm not your buddy, guy! He's not your guy, friend! I'm
Not your buddy, guy!
We're not your buddies, guy!
Take that, you stupid bot! I hate you.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Sorry, just
No!
can't.
Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Oh, hi, bot. I'll take you out to... No. I could. Kyo, I could time you out, but it would be for 10 minutes. It would be for 10 minutes if I did it. Okay, came back out. Nope, he really doesn't want me to go down the right path. All right. Quick, we went down. This is the first time we've gone down the left, isn't it? No, we've been through this way.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe after everything we talked about that you... My story. You've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now.
So
What am
angry.
I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge.
Oh,
I'll have
no.
to live with it forever.
So
Reliving
funny.
Its
So
impossibility
funny.
forever. I couldn't live that way. Is
I
it better
can't.
to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
Oh, I kind of feel bad. I kind of feel sad for all of it. It didn't shut down. Hello?
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so clever.
So venomous.
Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred
Bus
to
and
you, had it?
vibes.
That there's a world outside of you. You're a child.
All the cat jams.
My story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility.
Yo,
You would have destroyed
enjoy that
it
lurk.
and
I
been
appreciate you.
victorious. It would have been
We'll see you in a bit if you come back.
perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard to make... behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story
How many
first.
times can we
I'm
not
quite
do what
sure
he
you'll
tells
be
us
up to
to?
the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Behave exactly as Stanley would.
It just
That means
resets it. Oh.
behave exactly as Stanley would. That means
Oh, we have broken it.
behave exactly as Stanley
We
would.
have broken
means-
it.
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means behave exactly as Stanley would. That means
Really? Really?
behave exactly as Stanley would. That means behave exactly as Stanley would.
Okay.
That means
Oh my god.
behave exactly.
Does that
as
mean we've
Stanley would.
actually broken
That
the game?
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means
Oh my god. It's so
behave
terrible.
exactly as
This is
Stanley would.
punishment.
That
This
means-
is punishment for not following directions.
behave exactly as Stanley would. That means behave
Okay, the end is never the end. We'll restart.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
The end is never the
Stanley
end.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a
The
memo.
end is never the end.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
We messed up. We messed up big time on that one.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
Okay.
And Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Standing now in this incredible room,
That seemed
Stanley
very
for the
broken.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay, we're gonna go to the phone. We're gonna actually listen to the phone, I think.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've
I
gotten
wonder
off on the
if you
wrong
end up
foot
doing
here.
this the
I'm
path,
not sure
watching
anything
that whole
really
video,
I realize that
coming back
investing your
down,
trust in
and he
someone
tells you,
else
look,
can be
just go
difficult,
through the
but
left.
fact is that the
Go through the
story
left
has been
side.
about nothing
If
but
we
you
actually
all
did it
this
at that
time.
point, that
There's
exact
someone
point,
you've been
would
neglecting,
it
Stanley. Someone
take us
you've
to a different
forgotten
ending?
about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me.
I'm asking for her.
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her
I do
back
love
into
that
your
there are
life.
so many different ways to
She's
kind of go
been
through this.
waiting.
All right.
That's her, Stanley.
Chat.
You need to be the one to do this.
Should I unplug
To
it?
reach out to
Should I try
her.
this one more
If you can
time?
truly place
Put
your
ones in chat if you
faith
think I
in
should do this one more
another,
time.
then pick
Either
up
that
the
or answer the phone. That we'll put one for unplug, 2 for answer. If I can do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Is he gonna say anything if I don't? Narrator? Narrator? Chubby says answer the phone. All right. Answering the phone. 427 is my cubicle.
Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven.
Oh, that's
Alright.
so sweet.
Okay, there we go.
It's probably because this is an actual ending.
And tell me all about your
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying
Don't
to
know.
make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something.
That I
Come
need to
inside.
follow directions.
Let me show you what's really going on here. This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
I'm kind of assuming that. Good morning, employee 427 plus N on your keyboard.
Stanley is
We have
quite a
no
boring
choice but to follow
fellow.
directions.
He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence. Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's
coming back to work.
One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
Of pushing buttons. Please press L.
But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown.
Just over a minute on Stream Raiders.
Fantastic
1 minute
discoveries of
Stream
new
Raiders.
lands.
1
It
minute
was
Stream
wonderful.
Raiders.
And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him. And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined
we
that
depress
one day
TV and
while
it
at work,
disappears.
He stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly. So he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could
Go through the correct door.
Choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door.
Copper, you're going to get that multiple times a day because it keeps dying.
Decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Perhaps the rapture did happen.
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it
Oh,
with many
man.
possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
We haven't seen a baby. We haven't seen a line. We haven't seen any of these particular things. None of them. We have seen 0. Absolutely 0 of those particular endings. Alrighty, Stream Raiders is going. It is running. Who do we have? We have Ircho. We have Dang Chogur. We have Taco of War _. Thank you very much for that. We have Kim. We have 11 Thank Xiao. No, 11 Thing Xiao. There we go. Goblin Chief Gogo, Chopper Wings, and Batosan 26. Thank you all for dropping units, doing the things you do, so on and so forth. And there. And if you all want to join in, you are more than welcome to click on the link once I start the next battle. He's like, I was wondering if it's okay to ask about the baby game. No, I have not seen... Okay, I have seen the baby game. Dave, I have seen the baby game. I have not done it, but I have seen it. It's a little foggy because it's been a while, but I do remember that. Oh, a game with a baby. Let's see who's winning. We got Taco of War with 17 and 11. We have Da with 3 and 12. What? Do you remember about it? I remember... Well, okay, I remember a baby, and a button. And you just have to keep clicking the button so that the baby doesn't die. Taco of War, 20 and 13. The way this works with Stream Raiders, you have an option. I give you a little bit of the time for the mobile delay and all the packet loss that we had at the beginning of our stream and so on and so forth. And then I'm going to do a single sounder, and that sounder is this. And when it finishes,
Bueller.
You need to have a pick between the 2 Musketeers
Bueller.
And the 50 gold.
Bueller.
Once you've done that, you'll be good. But if you don't say anything, you get the gold. So, there it is. Taco of War _ You were getting the 50 gold. The other one's getting randomized. Who does it go to? It goes Ear Cho. Congratulations, the 2 of you. Alrighty, there it is. Gonna start up the next one here. There's that link. If anybody else wants to join in, you are more than welcome to do so. I'm terrible at it. Don't worry. We have people that carry us. It's all good. Alrighty, that's there. Going back to the game. Yeah, I remember
it was such
a baby
wonderful fantasy, and so in
and
his
pushing
head,
a button
he
to
relived
reset the
it
baby.
again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free.
Is that what's
Surely
coming up?
There's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time. But there is no answer. How could there possibly be?
Press
In
O
reality,
to tell your
all
wife you
he's
love her.
doing is
Disappears.
pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets. The more he forgets which life is the real one.
B, to go to sleep.
And I'm trying to tell him this. That in this world he can never be anything but an observer. That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself.
That's why I'm trying to make my own decisions.
He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
But see, here's the thing. How long are we going to sit here? How long are we going to sit here? Because this makes me really nervous. Like, I just feel I have to push the button. I've been doing it the whole time. I've been pushing the buttons every single time it told me to do it while the freaking narrator's talking. Now that he tells me to do it, I want to not do it. I want to not do it so bad. But the the problem is, though, ticking silence. The horrible, agonizing, terrible ticking silence. Okay, I can't do it.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How do I get him to see what I see?
There it is. Magnum.
Raid.
Holy moly.
Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for!
Dear God. It's beautiful.
It is beautiful. Robot. XOX. Robot. Thank you very much for that raid. I absolutely love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my goodness. And welcome in, Raiders. Scaffy's wife, thank you very much for that follow. Welcome to the land. I appreciate you. Now, with that, Robot! Robot! What were you playing? What were you doing? You're still playing Visage. Ooh, and Clip. Robot, what is this? Robot, what was that? What is that a clip of? What is that a clip of? Do I need to... Here, we're going to do another one. We'll see if we get something better.
Sure, sensual.
Oh, yeah. Wait till she pulls up the sleeve and you can see some elbow.
Ooh.
Wait. I'll do it slowly for you.
Horn Church elbows.
Ooh.
See that? That's an
Look at
elbow
that elbow.
right there.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, stop. You know what? You know what? TOS. TOS. I was cooking, damn it. I could tell you were cooking, but it was just such a funny clip to me because it's like, what are we looking at? It's just the oven. We're just looking at the oven. The elbow clip. Well, thank you very much. I know, I was having a wonderful time watching you play Visage. Was that yesterday or 2 days ago? All my days have just gone together. Stinky Pete, welcome in. It's too hot for Twitch. I agree. So, yeah, 100%. 100%. It was a lot of fun. So, but thank you, Raiders, for coming in. If you don't know who I am Cleve. This is The Land. I appreciate the hell out of all of you. You're wonderful. Thank you for being here. So, we are playing the Stanley Parable tonight, and it's fun. It's a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. This is a game about decisions and not decisions, and how the game basically is playing you the whole time. It's a narrative. And now he wants me to question nothing. All right.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try
I've done a few
more
cooking
to convey
casts.
all this to him. I'm compelled to.
I must.
Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time.
Maybe this time I'll do what
And
he
I
tells
tried
me to do.
again, And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
And I think we just died. It says, please die. We just died. Oh my God, we just died. Cool. All right.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Simply missed a memo. Oh my goodness. And yes, I am still turning off all of these freaking computers.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
All right, fine. I will go through and do the one on the left. I have been kind of fumbling through these, haven't I?
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Tips for not getting fired.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping
did the
he
broom
might find
closet.
an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's
Let's
office.
go. We're doing the quick run. Oh, hold on. Input.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of
What was the
any
code?
human life.
I don't remember the code.
What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk.
Is it who I think it is?
In fact,
I believe that it is.
guarded the terrible secret.
Welcome in.
Buried below his feet.
I love scotch. Scotch. It goes down into my belly. Yes, hired Marks.
Secret
Welcome in to the Stanley Parable.
But of course,
And me just talking over this guy the whole time. Forever. How are you today, sir? What's going on with you? Hello.
Stanley
Oh my God.
just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never
Hi,
possibly
Bubbler.
know
Hi.
that the combination
I
was
need to put the
2,
combination
8,
in.
4, 5.
2, 8, 4, 5, 2, 8, 4, 5.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct
By
code.
sheer luck.
By sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
It's not sheer luck. Oh my goodness. Yo, so how you doing, sir? How you doing? I know it's only Tuesday, evidently. I actually thought it was Wednesday during our break, but where you going?
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
I am going into the mind control facility, Dave, because I went down the escape already, and yeah. Yeah, you have class on Wednesday. I thought today was Wednesday, so I lost the day. And I know it's only Wednesday, but I'm glad you're feeling better. Where are you going this weekend? There's only one thing I can do here.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to
This
himself.
question,
Did he
nowhere
have the
so far,
strength
yes!
to find out?
Ah. Ooh, maybe we can roll. Maybe we can roll. All right. No planning, though. We are not planning anything. Yeah. Need to do a brew.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed.
Fired.
Each bore the number
Fired.
of an employee in the building. Stanley's co-workers.
Wait,
The
where's
lives
mine?
of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place.
Let's see, where am I? 427. I'm there. Show me again. Show me again. That's kind of creepy, but... Ooh, cheeky hot toddy. I like it. Absolutely like it.
This mind control facility,
Actually, if I ever,
it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had
put it
Stanley
together-
really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job?
Yes.
That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
If I ever get it together and actually, you know, organize things, I know, organization here. Ah, it's all about chaos in this channel. But no, if I ever get it together, I wanted to do
No.
little like
He
30
refused to
minute,
believe it. He
45 minute
couldn't
streamer
accept it. His
segments on
own
Friday
life in
with
someone
other
else's
streamers.
control?
And we make a
Never.
drink.
It
We make a
was
drink based on them.
Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Maybe?
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad.
We
or
drink and
content.
watch that.
Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
With my bare hands. By clicking on it. This isn't working. Okay, I guess we gotta turn the power on before we can turn on... Wait, if it's not already working, doesn't that mean we already succeeded? We have already succeeded. Chat, we have won! Okay, maybe not. Where did I get bare hands? I know! It happened. That's a big room. Mind control idle awaiting input. Input. Johnny needs input.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power,
Number 5
he knew
needs
it was
input.
his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Did it? Did it? Sorry, had to push the right button.
Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself? Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system.
Bad decisions.
In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are said to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say, 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley?
Oh,
It's
no.
your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is.
What do I do?
More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are?
Wait. I don't know what's going on.
All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich.
You have 3 attempts remaining.
Go! But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34
Buttons on the wall,
seconds
buttons on- I
left.
know.
But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it.
Holy
I'm
Jesus.
going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley?
One?
Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be
4?
doing right
Look,
now?
all the buttons say 4.
Or did you
All
just
the buttons
assume
say
you
4.
saw the
Where's
timer,
4?
That something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from
That's a
button
5.
to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little
That's
thing
3.
in this room. These numbered buttons. No, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button. Or this door. Everything, anything.
Oh
something
God,
here
he
will
is such a
save
jerk about this. 1,
Why do you
2.
think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
5. No, I have no idea what my purpose is.
Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death.
Oh, okay.
You're only
It's just
still
being a
playing
jerk.
instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you
Oh, it's up there.
made
It's up there.
humble.
It's up there.
This is not a challenge.
Damn it.
It's a
If I had
tragedy.
friggin' known it was
You
all the way at the
wanted to
top of the
control this
stairs.
world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's
30 seconds.
30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here, just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it
Goodbye, employee 427.
It's all the
Even
same
after
to me,
pushing the
all a
button, the
part of
4th
the
button,
joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say happily ever up.
Pop and dead. Oh, that is so good. We died again, chat.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
This is never the
Stanley
end.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
This game is amazing. I have been having a wonderful time with it. Deet, 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 deet. So we died, by the way, and we started again.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
Two doors
he
again.
entered the door on his left.
We're gonna go through here. We're going to jet
Yet
through
there was not
the
a
meeting
single
room because
person
we've already
here
been here.
either. Feeling a wave of disbelief,
I'm gonna open the
Stanley
broom
decided
closet
to go
for
up
no
to his
reason.
Boss. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
You said the baby is on the right? Oh, okay. So I've been poking at it going down the right side.
The moment he entered his manager's office,
but haven't gotten
Stanley
there.
froze in his tracks. Not a living soul anywhere. Could he really be all alone? This was
No.
too much
No,
for
I
Stanley
wasn't
to
that.
take. Too much for any man to take. He fell to his knees, bursting into half moans.
I
half
forgot what the
sobs,
code
the guttural
was.
retching of life from a man denied any hope, any reason to keep going. Here on the floor, he lay prone, paralyzed by fear for nearly a full hour. But when at last he began to move about and survey the situation, he found a keypad behind the boss's desk. What
Yes.
could it mean? Was it a sign of hope for Stanley's future? Alas, it was not. For although this keypad guarded the terrible secret of Stanley's past,
Yeah, it's
it had
like
been assigned a
2845.
4-digit code so devious. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of
This is the
anxiety
Stanley
isn't
parable.
healthy, so he relaxed for
Ultra
a few
deluxe.
moments with some calming new age music.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, I'm gonna do it to myself at this point.
Emotional damage.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the
Oh,
opened
it's so good. One sec. Chat, hold on 1 second. I'm gonna put you on a BRB. But no ads, no nothing. 2 seconds. And we're back. Okay. Yeah. Alan, I'm having a wonderful time with this game. It's absolutely great. So, alrighty, let's go. We have to. Okay, are we following directions this
Stanley
time?
walked straight ahead through the
I think we're
large
following
door
directions.
that read Mind Control Facility.
I'm thinking I need to take a different approach to this game.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Because right now we are just kind of stabbing in a disobedient darkness.
Now the monitors jumped to life.
It's probably going to
Their
find all
true
the
nature
fun
revealed.
endings, but
Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them,
we might want to try
eternally
to
monitored in this place
find his
where
story as well.
freedom meant nothing.
So.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be
Employee
true.
fired.
Had Stanley really been under someone's control
Oh,
all this
what was that
time?
one?
Was this the only reason he was
234.
happy with his
234
boring
is
job?
fun.
That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He
Employee
couldn't
601
accept it.
fired.
His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he
234
truly
Jim?
spent his entire life
The guy that was in the
utterly
broom closet?
blind to the world?
Hi, kitty.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machine...
I don't even wait for him to finish. Like, nope. Oh, that was beautiful.
Blackness, and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
Was it?
Yes.
Oh.
He had won. He had defeated the machine. Unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away.
Yes.
And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved.
I mean, how
Where
many
had
times
his
can we
co-workers gone?
disobey?
How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps
Wow.
his goal had not been to understand, but to let go.
Cat, we got
No
hair
longer
everywhere.
would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all
very pretty
he
out here.
needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped
but I can't
through
jump.
the
I
open
gotta wait for
door.
this.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the
Cool breeze.
feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him.
And the end of this
was
game to go back
exactly
into the,
way,
into
right
the
now,
office.
that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Thank you, Stanley. Oh, we beat the game. Now I can play this sounder. We got the achievement that said beat the game. It's the only other explanation,
All of
right?
his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Until nuclear bomb, yeah. We gotta do that one again. Cat. Here, everywhere. Oh my god. Do I do it, chat?
Oh, new content? What does that mean, new content?
Is this... Is this the... Okay. He's like, do it! Loading. Alright, there it is.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley
Oh, this
Parable
is the
Ultra
new
Deluxe.
content.
As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers. After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers.
Look at all those stars.
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over. Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
But we haven't seen all of the regular content yet. That's okay. Wait, can we go? No, we can't. All right. Okay, there are no choices other than get in the elevator.
So far, it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
Stream Raiders, I hear you. Let's get over to that. All right, who do we have? We have Batosai, we have Naglopi, we have Adao Is, we have Kim, we have Hired Mercs, we have 11, we have Beast Maker and Milan. Thank you very much, everybody, for doing the things you do. All right, big old killing field right here. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's go get them. And thank you all to those that participate in this. Y'all seem to like this, so that's why I keep doing it. So, get them. And Beast Maker is in the lead with 15 and 2. 15 and 2. Way to go. Oh my God. It's the quicksand. Everything quicksand is just keeping us stuck over here. But y'all are doing great. Okay, cat. There's like a hair, and I don't know where it is, but it's killing me. I think we're gonna win. There's only 4 enemies left, and Beastmaker is the winner of this. Yeah, quicksand acts really slow. It does. It kills us. All right, no choices, Beastmaker. No choices for you. None whatsoever. You were getting 2 busters whether you like it or not. Congratulations. Alrighty, back to the map. You get one more. One more. And it is a blue loyalty skin chest. Blue loyalty skin chest. Blue loyalty skin chest. Blue loyalty skin chest. And I'm going to drop a Barbarian right there. And feel free to drop some units. Ah, yes, an elevator.
Is it broken? What's going on here?
We're stuck.
Should we be moving somewhere? Or, oh, there we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it. I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if
mostly tedious.
Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
So good. I managed to actually see that the bot's telling me to drink water. Hold on.
All right. All right, let's see. It's the jump circle?
What are you talking about? We were not allowed to jump in the main content. Ooh. We actually can jump, chat. Look at it, we can jump. Wait a minute, we're wasting all of our jumps. What happens if I... What if I want to keep my jumps?
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right?
What happens if I have to see. That's what I was just thinking, and if I use all my jumps here... Now I can no longer jump. Oh, is that going to be important coming out here? Oh no.
Goodness. Another elevator. Stanley,
that
I
was
have
content.
To say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could counter 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh wait, there's more.
There's more. Oh, good.
Very good.
Huh.
Yes.
More jumping?
I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is. That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar.
Wondrous.
And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable. It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about.
the narrative turned into a dare.
No gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like
Yeah,
always.
trust me, the Yelp review on this game, not positive. He actually reset the game. Wait a minute. This is not the same office I'm used to.
Psst. Stanley, come over here. In the vent.
What
I
are you
want to show
doing?
you something.
No. No.
Oh. You don't want to see the cool surprise I made for you? Well, fine. You're a dork anyway, so who cares?
Fine.
Oh, never mind. You're not a dork.
No? 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 I like how we turned around. He's like, okay, not a dark. All right, let's go into the thing. It's the new content, right? New content. New content. I like how he's like, you're a dork. I'm sorry. Coffee nut. Whee! Oh, it's just too much.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to... Well, it got me thinking about the past, and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look.
Oh, Jesus. Chat. The new content is effing my frame rate. Why? Why did it do that? It's a feature, not a bug.
I call it The Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
The Memory Zone. Ah, yes.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013 when the game
so
originally
nostalgic.
launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something.
Our first kiss, my first car, the release of the Stanley Parable. Buy it on Steam. Good times. All right. In loving memory. Hey, y'all remember CDs? It's $1. Begin the demo. Cool. Go outside. Don't play for 5 years. Unachievable. It's impossible to get this achievement. For some reason, I feel that this one here exists. I bet they both do. They got a BAFTA, huh? For game innovation. A BAFTA for debut game. You're like, I got the achievement for going outside. Sam, best for story. That's kind of cool. Winning BAFTA is a big deal.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote,
He's
"Where
gonna
so
read it
many
off.
games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game
Every
ever
game
created.
ever
That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim. It was Persona 3. It was all of them. And now, it's nothing.
Yep,
it's no
that
games at all.
deluxe is,
It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
An hour of elevator content. Can I... Clicking on things. Can't break anything. Don't read any reviews except this one. Oh my god. Trying to see if there's anything entertaining in that. It's actual review. Oh, wait. What's down here?
Excelsior.
Hey, Dave 89er. Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate you. Elevated content. No.
Boo! Boo! Boo!
Stanley was Person of the Year.
Emotional damage.
Exactly. Your number is 29. What does that mean? The greatest wealth is memory.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game
Going
was
the wrong way
perfect.
has never felt so
It didn't
good.
need anything else. It didn't need new content. It just needed to be left alone, to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
This is great right here, too. It says, people play games because of what they can do inside them. And your game is very good at letting them know they can't do anything. Literally anything. Oh, buttons. I want to push the buttons. All right. That's a bicycle. It is. It's absolutely brilliant. Oh, new doors over here. Wait. Help. The serious room. Can I go into the serious room? No? Okay.
These
Could I
were
have gone into the
simpler
serious room
times,
if I
Stanley,
still had my jump?
But I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again.
Dave, thank you very much for spending time here. It's been a pleasure as well. And come back anytime. We will probably be playing more of this next
I
Tuesday.
don't recall this part of the memory
So,
zone before. What's
Next
this? What's
Tuesday.
down
More of this
here?
game next Tuesday. So, you have a wonderful day. Oh, what is this?
Oh no. Oh God, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
Yeah, it's Steam. What could go wrong? Oh. it's a not
Honestly,
recommended
I could
review.
not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining.
Unfunny? Oh.
I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to
Unfunny?
insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
I love that. It just like all I could hear in my head was unfunny, and then he says unfunny. So, oh man, if that person so far, there's no way that it's. This is hilarious to me. Like the inability to do anything. Like when you do things wrong, you get punished for it, and it's hilarious. It's absolutely hilarious to get punished by this game. Oh, this is it's a recommended one I can't read. Wish I still had those jumps. I keep hitting the space bar. You see every time I'm like, can I get over that box?
While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not
Preachy?
preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. Well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did. But maybe it wasn't. Oh dear. What an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record.
Oh, man.
I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down. Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
And this was this review was done by Noodle Shape. 14 minutes on Stream Raiders. 14 minutes, Stream Raiders. 14 minutes, Stream Raiders. And Wabajack, I will stop soon as we hit that Stream Raider limit. So if we go a little farther than that, hopefully it's not too far. We'll find out.
What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button?
Skip button?
Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
Ah, yes. Look at this, chat. That is a button. Nope, there's nothing back here. It is a
And
skip
here
button.
it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it. It's what the players have been asking for, and I'm very proud to have delivered. No more listening to me rambling on and on and on.
He's just gonna keep going,
the
isn't he?
Stanley Parable is a game for the people, and if the people want silence, then by goodness, that's what they're going to get. Well, don't sit around waiting for me to shut up. Go ahead and make me shut up. Here, we'll pretend that I've just begun an interminable monologue, and it goes something like this. The story, and the choices, or what have you, and therefore, by becoming it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably, we all until the end of time, at which time, everything all at once, so, now you see, blah, 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 blah.
Humming a tune.
Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen
I didn't mean
in
to
time
do
for
that.
a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video games. Well there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes? It's not unendurable by any means, but it's, well, there's really a... Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours. You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly... Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're back.
Oh,
my
no.
Goodness, I have someone to talk to again.
Oh no,
Stanley,
the plants
I
died.
think it's been a week. Or two weeks. I've been sitting here all that time. Just sitting here. Not a single person to speak with. And you'd think that that's...
Is it the game over?
Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time. I stopped keeping track after a year. Have you ever sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year? Let me describe it for you. To begin with, there is only regret. There is only the turning wheel of missed opportunities. I felt nothing at all but regret for the longest time, Stanley. Days, months. I lost it all in a blur of the deepest longing to undo
He's still
the
going
past.
on.
And when that...
I'm pushing the button again. Punishment. We pushed the button again. And now we must sit here. Now we must sit here with ourselves. You killed him! You bastard! What? What, huh? What? Okay, I'll push it again. I'll push it again.
Awaits you all with nasty.
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed,
Where are the
they
jokes?
gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs down review and make all of their pitiful demands. But then He's talking too much, they said. First, he didn't entertain us, now he won't shut up. It's the inconsistency, it's the lack of accountability, it's the unwillingness to examine with an uncompromising heart the words that they are speaking into the world. As though there were no consequences for a lack of cohesion in one's assessment of others. But of course, absolutely anyone can leave a review. So here's what we get. We get these demands that seek everything and are accountable to nothing. We get a world where someone will say, oh, there should be a skip button. You should be able to freeze Stanley in place while the narrator sits there forever and ever. We want all of this in the new Stanley Parable. We demand it. And then, because it was said, because it was spoken, now
I just want to push the button
it
again.
has to happen. The most immediate desires, every single thing demanded by every person at every moment in time. If someone wants it, then it's a crime not to bring it into being. Have we been given
True
to
statement.
indulging every fleeting whim for no reason other than to do so? Yes! Yes! It seems that this is now the world we live in. It seems that we are a people living in such bleakness and discomfort with ourselves that our entertainment is now our lives. It has come to represent us. It absolutely must speak to who we are as people, because otherwise, without our entertainment, we have nothing.
This is
Without
supposed to be
entertainment,
entertaining.
We would have to face inward toward the cruel bleakness inside ourselves. We would turn to look at our deeper nature and find a resounding emptiness gazing back with unyielding aggression. And so because of this, we require that our amusements and our playthings and our flights
should
of
I just
fancy
go?
be so impossibly
Just let this run for a
captivating
bit?
that they consume all of our attention, turn our heads completely away from the bleakness. In effect, we have demanded that our entertainment be the collapse of ourselves. What a pitiful reflection of humanity these entertainments are. What a shameful
Yes,
mirror
the
to
Grandma
human
Torque
spirit
mission.
they project.
Grrr.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad about any of this. I'm at peace with it. I am the calm center
Baba
of
Jack
gravity
says more.
around which these perversions hurl themselves. I am a waypoint for reasonable and collected discourse. They're the ones who are mad. They're the ones who couldn't stand the idea of me using my game to try to say something.
Baba Jack,
Maybe they were
this is
just
your fault?
jealous of me. Yes. Yes, of
Yes.
course.
Yes.
They've been jealous of me this whole time. They are mired in fear and insecurity and cannot help but attempt to tear me down. What a sad state
Yes,
of
it
affairs.
is.
When
This
you
thing
read
is
these reviews
amazing,
now,
by
you
the
can
way.
see it. You can taste
More button push. Okay. This one is the 3/4 raglan, the navy one. That's all that's on it. Just a little CTO logo right here in the corner. Oh my goodness, it's so good. He's not here anymore. I guess push button again.
The end is never the end, is never the end,
And
is never the end, 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 is never.
We just keep pushing the button. There's water dripping in the background. Yes, this is one of the new ones. I do have one more as well. I do have the Do the Thing shirt. It's great. Yay! Everything's falling apart. It's falling apart. As we say, it's going to need a few more button pushes, isn't it? Can we get outside? Can we go outside? There's a ladder. No? All right. More buttons. More button pushing. That's very pretty. Oh my god. It's being reclaimed. Damn it, we went too far. It was pretty. Now it's very dark. How many button pushes can we do? Oh no, is the button almost broken? Can we go outside? Oh no. Chat, we broke it. We broke the world. F it. We're walking away. We are walking away from it. I think there were zombies at one point, and Those zombies are now gone as well. This is it. This is what we're doing. And I love it. I love it. We're just walking. We're just walking away. This is exactly how Dune Part 2 starts. Is this our final input? We have died! Welcome to heaven, Stanley. Where our volume is very spicy. Do we get to push these buttons? It is button heaven. We're just pushing buttons. Problem is, though, is that I am pushing these in such a random order. Do they just turn back on? You just turned back on! Rude! Gotta do it fast, Sanic. I'm trying. That's not working either. Buttons! Freddie J! Welcome in. How you doing? Like, this is all I'm doing. I'm just pushing buttons. It's another Easter egg for pushing all of the buttons before. What is this? How many buttons do I have to push? You've been watching for a moment. That's good. Thank you very much for the lurk. I appreciate you. I was gonna say, I don't think this is heaven anymore. Oh wait, hold on. Oh my god, I gotta push faster, huh? It's a nice song that they're singing, yeah. Like, I'm pushing. And I'm making myself very dizzy doing so. Why? Why must the buttons be pushed? Is there a pattern? Is there a thing? Is there... I mean, I don't see anything special about these buttons. Yeah, only if there was a skip button. I could just blip, and the whole thing would just stop. All of this madness would stop. Alrighty. Stream Raiders! Oh, what do we got? We got Kim, we got Hired Mercs, we got Dave89er, we got Copper, we have 11th. Thank you very much, everybody dropping units as you have, so on and so forth. You have a wonderful time playing this one. Enjoy. Go at it. 1, 2, 3. Or 3, 2, 1. That way. Copper with that rogue, taking out those switches or whatever he's do. What is he? He's stuck. Copper is stuck. That rogue is stuck. Look at him. He doesn't know what to do. He's just getting hit. Oh. Copper, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that happened. But your 10-gallon hat is going to prevail over all. I can see it right now. Unless my barbarian goes off. Which he's not gonna. He's gonna die instead. So it's all good. Go 10-gallon hat, go! 9 and 6. 9 and 6 from Hired Mercs right now. And Copper. Copper. Oh, God. Copper! You got this, Copper! Oh, no! Not the bomber! No! There's too many of them! We only have 2 allies left! It's all going to hell in a handbasket! This is terrible! The humanity! Oh, we lost. That's, yep. Well, we'll have to play more of that tomorrow. Because we are done for the night. Oh my goodness. Thank you very much, chat, for being here. Thank you very much, Hover, for that raid earlier. And Robot, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It means so much for anybody that comes in here and hangs out and enjoys the content as I sit here and, well, laugh and talk about really weird things and let buttons spin in the background. They're still going. They are still going. So, I absolutely love Hover as a platform. I am on there all the time, checking out other people's content and liking and GGing and all of those fun things. So, hopefully the stream for them was good tonight. I missed what it was. I know that there's been 3 competitions, so we'll find out. We'll find out. But with that, we will be back tomorrow at 3 o'clock. That's right, 3 o'clock, 3 Pacific Daylight Time, I think it's still counted as, to do some Rise of the Tomb Raider. Yes, we are almost done with Rise of the Tomb Raider on Wednesdays, and then I think we are going to be starting. Tell me why, depending on if I can do that without being DMCA'd, because Johnny did mention something. So we'll look into that once I'm done here. Yay, daylight time. Hopefully it stays that way forevers. Alrighty, we will return to the Stanley Parable next Tuesday. We will return to Stanley Parable next Tuesday for more of this ridiculousness. And for that, we're done. We're done for the night. Oh, but we are going to raid out. We always raid out. I always raid out. And here are the raid messages. I need to actually make sure that we find it. There's the follower raids, and we have the sub raids. Who am I going to? Where am I going? I haven't even looked. I didn't even find out. Actually, you know what? I know exactly where we're going. Let's see. Oh, there's Haddo. Haddo had a few... he gifted out a bunch of subs there. Clutch Potato is on. She Carnage doing some Dead by Daylight. Spooger is doing some Grand Theft Auto. Oh. Spooger's doing... Well, you know what? He's doing some RP. The RP is a hard time. You're like, I wouldn't count it. The House of Reps is ignoring the bill. Go figure. Go figure. You know what? Let's see. You know what? Those buttons in the background, they're still going. There's nothing new is happening with those buttons. It's insane. It's insane. All right. We're gonna go hang out with Spooger since it's a Hover. It's Hover. Even if he's doing a little bit of the role play. Oh, we got some ads. We got some ads. Oh no. Oh no. That's okay. So, tee that up. Spooger is on Hover as well. I actually lost to him on Rose Colored Chaos's next top streamer thing going back and forth. Made Fresh Dailies. Wife wants to watch the Wonder Years. BRB. Well, you enjoy the Wonder Years. We're heading out. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Y'all are absolutely freaking wonderful. Show some love over to Spooger if you can. And, well, I'll see you tomorrow. So, later, everybody. Bye. Do the thing.